Hello, hello! Welcome back to Tennis Ace. We're on finally day 16. It's all good. The teacher has already left the class by the time the bell announced the start of our lunchtime. Class today hasn't been nearly as confusing as the past few days. For once, we were actually studying the subject matter that was in our curriculum instead of something completely unrelated. Bless Shima-sensei's enthusiasm, but the dude needs to start sticking to the guidelines.
Class felt a little different today for some reason.
The teacher probably got a talking for this a talking to for staying from straying from the curriculum. It happens every now and again.
This has happened before?
Around once every couple months, yeah. Shima-sensei is notorious for it.
I'm surprised they haven't fired him for it, if he does it that often.
He's a good teacher, and he is well liked by the students.
And that's enough to get him off the hook?
Pretty much. Sorry, my throat is still a little... is what it is.
It is that season of the year.
Good morning.
Ah, Shuichi-san, good morning.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh man, I feel really awkward right now. We'll just kiss him. You know, you do that, get it out of the way. You know, a morning kiss from your bro. Probably kind of nice. After the kiss we shared yesterday, Shuichi has to rush back home due to his father's strict curfew. And now we're kind of dating? I don't know how I'm supposed to act around him. Did you manage to get home in time for your curfew yesterday?
A couple minutes late. I was able to excuse myself by making up a lie and having to talk to the faculty about plans for the festival.
Excuse me. Meh. Why'd I say excuse me? Like, I was resting my foot on the stool that the microphone is on, and I was like, oh no, like they're gonna hear me taking my foot off of the stool. Sorry. And he bought that?
He got no reason to not to. I'm the student council president after all.
I still think a 9 p.m. curfew is kind of ridiculous for someone our age.
Most of what Dad does is ridiculous. He's pretty strict when it comes to rules and regulations. So, Yuichi, how was your day after you went home yesterday? You didn't answer my text.
Sorry, I was feeling a little awkward.
Why were you feeling awkward?
That's... Right, I forgot that isn't something... this isn't something we should be talking about openly. I mean...
I asked him to do something for me, but he had to refuse, and I guess felt awkward about it.
Oh, I guess Shuichi-san really does feel awkward about saying no to people.
That's definitely true.
Damn, Shuichi's not usually this good at lying. Yeah, I guess I just like to please people, I guess.
Actually, Yuichi, I came here to ask you to eat your lunch with me in the student council room. I kinda need your help with something while we eat. Would that be okay?
Sure.
I guess it'll just be me and Mizuguchi-san today, huh?
Oh, sorry, Jun. Jun-kun, I really need to borrow this guy.
No problem. Have a nice lunch.
You too.
See you back in class later, June.
See ya.
We ran into Saya just as we are leaving the classroom. Also, wait, what are you two doing?
I need Yuichi's help with something.
Really? With what?
Something student council related.
Saya looks between the two of us and raises an eyebrow. And you asked Yuichi, of all people, for that? Are you that, strapped for choices? Hey!
No, I just prefer working with someone I'm already familiar with if I... if I had to bring someone from outside to help.
Wouldn't Kay be a much better choice for that? Or, arrogance aside, me?
Well, yeah, but the two of you are already busy with your own clubs and things.
Hey, don't just agree with her that that I'm a bad choice so easily.
No, that's not what I meant. It's just...
Saya shakes her head and smiles. You can barely even finish a sentence today. You really do need help. Enjoy your lunch, and I hope you'll be able to finish whatever it is you need help with.
Thanks, Saya-chan.
See ya.
Aw, man, I'm really not good with the whole lying thing.
Yeah, I'll say. Nice job bringing yesterday up in front of June.
I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm not used to having to hide things.
I still feel a little awkward being around him after yesterday. I'm not quite sure how to act.
So, I was just hoping we could eat together alone since we were... You know, man, it's so weird to suddenly start dating after being friends for so long.
Really? You're feeling that way too?
Of course! We were best friends for 12 years, and now all of a sudden we're dating. Of course I don't know how to act. Should I act all boyfriend-like and start spoon-feeding you, or hold your hand and, or call you by a pet name?
We've only agreed to start dating yesterday. I don't even know if I should be calling you my boyfriend yet. Besides, boyfriend? That's something that'll take a while to get used to.
Yeah, I understand. How about we just have a seat and eat together for now?
Yeah, that's a good idea. At least I'm glad to hear I'm not the only one feeling awkward. I don't even know how to process this whole thing. I see you have a convenience store lunch today again.
Yeah, Hitoga's really sticking to her guns on this. She said she won't start packing me lunch again until I agree to take her out with my friends.
Wouldn't that be a little awkward since she's... and you and I are... you know...
Jeez, that was so cryptic. I don't know if I can crack that code.
Come on, this is already embarrassing enough. Don't make me say the actual words.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about that. I'm scared of how she'd react if she found out about us.
If?
I mean, you're not even sure if you really want to date me yet. And I'm not going to get ahead of myself and come out to my family. Here, have a bite.
Shoichi interrupts our conversation and by grabbing a piece of egg with his chopsticks and putting it in front of my face. We're actually doing that?
I want to give it a try.
Fine. I tentatively eat the egg in front of me, feeling my face getting flustered.
This is kind of fun.
This is really embarrassing.
Oh, should I stop?
Please, I don't think I'm ready for this kind of thing.
Alright, I'll stop. What kind of thing should we do now that we're dating, though?
Do we need to do anything different?
I mean, otherwise, it doesn't really feel like anything's changed.
I guess.
Maybe I should hold your hand then.
Shuichi reaches out and grabs my right hand, squeezing it tightly.
How about this?
Shuichi, I can't eat like this.
Oh, that's true.
He pulls his hand away, sighing.
Man, I really suck at this kind of thing. You've dated a lot before. What did you used to do with your girlfriends?
That's... Honestly, I tended to spend as little time as possible with them, just because I wasn't really that interested. And when we were together, we tended to just... No, we're not ready for that kind of thing.
What? What do you mean?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. It really doesn't feel like anything changed, though.
I don't think anything has to change.
Are you saying you don't want to date me anymore?
What? No, that's not what I meant.
Oh, I think my heart stopped for a second there.
Sorry, I might have been a little ambiguous for a second there. It's just that we're best friends. Even if we're dating, that's not really gonna change. We're just be doing more things we didn't do before. But I think we should just do things as they come naturally. There's no point forcing ourselves to change just because we have to. That would just make both of us uncomfortable.
Oh, I guess that's true. It's just, been dreaming of this for so long, I guess I got a little ahead of myself.
That's alright. It's a big change, what we're doing. We need to give ourselves time to get used to it. I feel I myself still need to wrap my head around the whole idea. I'm not only dating my best friend of 12 years, I'm dating a guy. It still feels strange.
I'll bet. Don't worry. I'll give you as much time as possible to adjust. Should I refrain from kissing you until you get used to it? Gotta admit that after doing it yesterday, I'm already craving more.
Maybe not completely.
You mean I can kiss you now?
Just eat your lunch.
Oh,
Maybe once we're done eating. Stop looking at me like that.
yeah.
We continue munching on our food quietly. I don't know why, but the mood is different from what we used to eat together before. It's a lot more awkward than I thought, but at the same time, I feel really satisfied just sitting next to him. Man, I really need to figure out my own feelings, don't I?
Huh. You know, I kinda want to call you by a pet name.
A pet name?
Yeah, I already slip up and call you you every now and again. Maybe I should just start calling you that all the time. It might be a little corny, but I've always dreamed of calling a partner of mine by a name no one else was allowed to use.
I don't know.
It's up to you. I won't do it unless you let me. Although it probably won't, it would probably have to be something inconspicuous, since we can't just give away that we're dating. Maybe we should stick to shortening your name.
That's fine. How about you?
So, I'm finally allowed to call you that, huh? I've always wanted to call you that way.
Why?
It just feels more special if I call you you instead of Yuichi.
You have very weird thoughts.
I guess. And by the way, I love you, you.
Don't just say that out of nowhere. It's embarrassing.
It just feels good. It just feels so good to finally be allowed to say it.
You're so weird.
By the way, I've already finished my lunch. Do I get a kiss now?
You won't let this go, will you?
Not unless you actually say no.
My face feels so hot right now. I'm gonna finish my food first.
Sure.
It's going to take me some time to get used to all this. I'm walking towards practice for the day. I've made some progress in improving my stamina and backhand lately. Since there are some of my weakest areas, it's good to be able to work on them. I see Keikun and Saya talking to each other in front of the building, while a mass of students does a variety of exercises on the side. Oh, good afternoon, Yuichi-san. Hey there, what are you guys doing? Talking about? We were discussing the possibility of renting a few courts for the students that will take part in the Kyoto regional tournament in July. It's not good to be missing practice for a whole month. That sounds like a good idea. What do you guys need?
Right now, budget. Even if it's just until the festival is over, renting courts for 5 hours a day and 5 days a week would be pretty costly.
We'd have to submit a request to the student council, and they would then have to submit it to the school. Oh, great, bureaucracy. We do have Urata, who can, intercede on our behalf if we ask nicely. Just try not to ask too many favors from him. He's already got a lot of stuff to do as it is. I know that. It's just one thing.
By the way, did you guys manage to get that thing done?
What thing?
That thing you... he pulled you away, doing lunch to do? During lunch?
Oh, yeah, that's, sure. We managed to get it done. You guys have been working on something during lunchtime? What was it? It's just students' council stuff. Really boring. Just forget about it. You do know I plan to run the student council next year, right? Knowing about it could even be helpful for me. That's a bit... Hey, guys! Well, Shuichi suddenly walks up behind me, patting a hand on my shoulder and making me jump. Urata, have you been asking for Yuichi's help at student council related issues? Just this morning. Why? You know, I actually want to be in the student council. Why couldn't you call me?
That's what I asked him this morning.
Come on, don't make such a big deal about it. I just had to pick a person that could all help me, and I decided I preferred you with me.
You?
Saya looks right at me with a raised brow. I immediately look away, suddenly feeling exposed.
I just thought I'd switch things up a bit. No big deal. Now, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to steal Yuichi for a day.
What? But I have practice!
Come on, I just need your help with something. Pretty please.
Twice in one day? Give him a rest. He was just telling us not to ask too many favors of you, and here you are doing it again in the same day.
Asking me favors?
They want your help and to secure more budget for the tennis club so that we can rent courts for the players that'll participate in the regional tournament to practice.
Sure, why not? Submit an application and I'll have a look. See if I can fast track the process.
That easy?
Of course! It's your club after all, and it'll directly benefit you. Why shouldn't I?
This feels weird. Am I getting preferential treatment? This isn't just for Yuichi-san's sake, you know. Saya looks between the two of us with a raised brow. For some reason, it kind of creeps me out. As long as it helps the club, then it's fine, right?
I suppose. Anyway, I really need to steal him away now. Need him to help me choose some new drapes for the house. Dad wants to do some renewal.
And he's doing that by buying new drapes?
Sure, why not?
Learn to lie better. I guess I should go with him then. I wouldn't want his father to dislike his new drapes.
Sure, you do that.
All right, I'll get started on that application right after we end for the day. I'll see about having it ready for you in the morning, Urata.
Great, I'll be waiting.
Shuichi takes me to a nearby park. He's all smiles the entire way, even as we walk in silence. I can't help but feel a little annoyed the entire way there.
What's wrong? You don't look so chipper right now.
You're way too obvious.
I am, but I'm not even touching you right now.
I'm not talking about now. Look at the horrible excuse you gave them. I'm sure Saya's already thinks something's up.
With her, I wouldn't really doubt it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, it's just that Saya-chan is really perceptive. A lot more than you think.
How so?
Okay, please don't get mad.
I'm not going to like this, am I?
She's kinda know about my feelings for you for a while now.
What?
I don't really know how she figured it out. She just walked up to me one day and asked me point blank about it. She later agreed to keep it a secret because she didn't want our friendship at risk. She did say I needed to learn to be less obvious, though.
Why am I not surprised?
Sorry. Is that it though? If so, I'll try to be a little more careful. Careful. I'm just so happy right now. I can't help it.
His tail wagging at the speed of a helicopter blade certainly makes that abundantly clear.
Are we good then?
When I didn't answer, the look on his face shifts.
Is there something else?
Just, you got me pulled out of the practice without even asking me if I was okay with that. I was actually looking forward to it today, you know.
Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd... I thought you'd be happy about that. I just really want to spend time. Even more time with you now that we're dating. I guess I wasn't thinking.
I don't think that's a bad thing. Just ask me beforehand, okay?
Roger. And, sorry. I'm still plenty new to this whole dating thing. I don't really know how I'm supposed to act.
It's alright. We'll figure it out together. Man, I feel weird for saying that. Every time I think it out, I have a small pause in my brain where it just goes, Shuichi and I dating? What are you, crazy? I'm gonna have to learn to get rid of that one. So, was there... Excuse me. Was there anything you had in mind that you wanted to do?
Not at all. I just wanted to spend some time with you. I don't really mind what we're doing.
You really are easy to please.
I am. As long as I'm with you, I'm already happy.
But man, you really have some pretty sappy lines now that we're dating.
I've always wanted to say them, but since we weren't dating before, I thought you'd be creeped out.
That was probably a good call.
Oh, I know. How about we go out for some ice cream? That's a thing that couples do, right?
It's also a thing we already did even before we started dating.
I guess that's true.
Honestly, do you even remember what I told you this morning? You don't need to keep racking your brain trying to think of couples activities.
I know that. I just want us to do something fun together.
What's wrong with just having fun by doing the things we usually do?
I guess there's nothing wrong. I'm just being a bit greedy.
That you are.
Hey, can you come with me for a second?
Shuichi grabs my hand and drags me to a few nearby trees. Huh? What are you doing?
I just thought this patch of tree would be semi-private, so I wanted to come here for a bit.
Why? Before my brain can even process what happened, I feel something press up against my lips and quickly pull back. What?
Sorry. I just really wanted to kiss you.
Warn me before you do things like that.
Okay.
The excitement has turned him into a happy-go-lucky idiot.
You don't seem too happy.
You're kissing me in public. I'm embarrassed.
There's no one around, though. We should be fine.
You're too relaxed. There's no way I could tell him that I actually liked it. He's already being dumb and careless as it is. He doesn't need another nudge.
Really? 'Cause from my point of view, you're the one who's, too tense.
Whatever you say.
Now let's go for that ice cream.
It's really going to take me a while to get used to this. I forget what day was the first month of the of the thing, but you know, I'll probably end the part here. You know, just start of a new day. It is what it is. I'll see you around, everyone.